call me the hero of Kvatch. They claim I saved the city and its people. They call me things I'm not. For what's a hero worth if he can't even save his own family? No. I'm just an actor, I'm just a piece in a puzzle. Just an instrument for the gods. Assuming they're still even here. Perhaps I'm just an instrument of will of man. Either way, I'm not a hero. A hero would have been there to stop all of it. Alright, and we're back. Let's get to the next commentary.
I'd probably ask Varnado at the best defense.
He'll train you in how to use heavy armor if you can pay for his time.
Hail, good citizen.
Alright. Gonna get commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes Part 3 and 4. Since the last video, I had read 1 and 2. Got very impassionate about it, because, I mean, they're cultish books, it just makes sense. Still wishing they had to where you go flying off the stairs. That was funny in the original.
Well met.
If you want luxury, there's nowhere better than the time.
Boris. Oh, wait, first it did. Right.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
So I need the Mysterium Xarxes.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
I need volumes 3 and 4.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Alright then, can you tell me more about Gwyneth?
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's Commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Interesting. So, hold up.
Good day.
Good day to you, jackass. So, hang on. Let me just pause the recording real quick. Alright, as you can see here, this is a map of all of Tamriel. So, we got Skyrim, which is most well-known. This map is actually dated back to the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. I think, at least. Something like that. You got the cities here in Cyrodiil, which was not in Arena. But we have Markarth's side, which is interesting. And the location of Whiterun is way different than where it is in the actual game. But I digress. So, here is Valenwood. You can see that here. Here's Cyrodiil. This is where we are. At the very, very, best chance for Gwyneth, he could have come from, what is this? Arangutska? I don't know, top worry. But could have come from this city. At the very best, passed through Skingrad, all the way, maybe stopped by Coral, but that would have been a long distance. Got into the Pure City, and boom, he is. At worst, he could have crossed all across Valenwood into Cyrodiil, and boom. Now, in game, that might not seem like a very long distance. Oh, okay, I've been riding around on a horse this whole time. It's not that bad. But here's the thing. Let me give a little example here. The Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall. The city of Daggerfall right here. Well, yeah, it took place here in the Nibonese Bay. I think it spread out here or something. It is perhaps the single largest Elder Scrolls game ever created. And it's because they actually went with lore size. So the continent of Tamriel, the lore size here, this little stretch here, is around the same size as the island of Great Britain. You know, the island that's pretty much responsible for like just huge like colonization across the world and all that. You know, establishing entire empires bigger than that island. Yeah, or around the same size. Yeah, that's about how big this is. So you take that and you apply it over here. That is roughly like at the very most, it's like crossing the entire island of Great Britain just to get to the Imperial City from the very best. It's like crossing Dree at worst. Of course, there's magical teleportation stuff, but that's native to Morrowind, you know. So yeah, that's nice tidbit of lore there. And fun fact: if they kept to that sort of style, the Imperial Isle could have been its own game. So the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion could have quite literally taken place on this isle, with the Imperial City and a bunch of villages just like if they kept the floor sizes, of course, it could have been huge, like incredibly huge. Like this island could have been its own game. Stros Mackay is its own game in the lore. Soulstorm could have been its own game. The Telvanni Isles, I think those are Telvanni Isles, could have been their own game. So yeah, just a nice little tidbit there. But let's get back to gameplay, and we're getting back. All right. So it's late for Gwyneth. Do do do. I should just wait an hour.
Take this. It's from a friend.
Bro, what? Gwyneth. Okay.
What do you want?
So, I need the Mysterium Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes Volume 3.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
Look, Gwyneth. Just tell me about the Mythic Dawn cult.
Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
Don't play stupid with me, Gwyneth.
Very well. I can see you're familiar with Menkar Cameron's Commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards.
They killed the Emperor, you idiot!
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Menkar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor? Mara, preserve us.
Now you'd better give me that book unless you want me to go to the guards with this information.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
And I need the 4th book as well, Gwyneth.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
I wouldn't blame you, but it's kind of my job to stop them. Note to Gwyneth. Hang on. I'll read the Commentaries Volume 3 in a minute. Note to Gwyneth. Your interest in the writings of the Master have been noted. You are taking the first steps towards true enlightenment. Persevere, and you may yet join the exalted ranks of the Chosen. If you wish to continue further down the path of dawn, you will need to continue. You will need the 4th volume of the Master's Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. It can be obtained only from a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn. As your designated sponsor, I will pass on my copy to you if I deem you worthy. Study the first 3 volumes of the Master's writings. Look for the hidden meaning in his words, as best as you are able. When you are ready, come to the sunken sewers under the Elven Gardens in the Imperial City. Come alone. Follow the main tunnel until you reach the room with the table and chair. Sit down and I will meet you there and give you what you desire. The sponsor. Alright, well. It's supposed to come alone.
Aren't you an ugly one?
Excuse me?
I don't have time to talk.
I don't think your pig ass can be talking, lady. You look like if a pig, a Falmer from Skyrim, and an ice cream cone all combined their DNA into one being that was made in a lab that was half functional. Your eyebrows remind me of that Luther Broad dude, except they look somehow worse than his. And he was a nice guy, unless, like, yeah, no, Nick reminds me of like a noodle. It's all bent, all weird, you know, lanky ass. I mean, I can't be talking on the lanky. But
I have things to do.
For a change. The last
get
of the
plastic
Legion.
surgery, I imagine.
Hello.
Hello.
That is good news. Bye.
Hello.
Hello there.
Speak.
Whoa. Whoa.
Good afternoon.
Why did he sound like predatory? I mean, I guess he's a lizard man, so it makes sense, but like, come on, man. Alright, get the Luther Broad's boarding house. Boris.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
So, got a note talk about a Mythic Dawn meeting.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Alright, I will.
Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
So I got an idea. I will be masquerading as a Imperial Legionnaire, right? Who... Well, hang on. I have to use a different sword and all that. Who essentially, like, decides that to join the Mythic Dawn. You know? Wait, hang on. Does it say Gwyneth by name in this letter? Let me look. Gwyneth. Yeah, it does. Okay, so... They'll think I'm Gwyneth. Oh, boy. Like, quite an odd name for a human. My dad was half elf, so they thought it was fitting, and it was my grandpappy's name. This looks pretty Imperial Legionnaire-ish, you know? Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Get my back!
Okay, I'm not even gonna waste that time. Bro, what? Really? That way? Huh. Alright, Boris.
Stick together!
Okay. What a classic Boris move. Going for the one on the other side of the room instead of the one right in front of them. Sending with Skyrim followers, you know. Except right now I'm the follower.
Get my back!
Because I'm following him. Thank you, Boris. Love the sheathing sound effect. It's cool. I like it.
Over here!
Ow. Is that you, Boris?
This one's mine!
Alright.
This one's mine!
Don't think I forgot about Commentaries Volume 3. I'm going to read them back to back. And then, yeah, I got plans there.
Look out! Stick together!
Oh! Oh my heavens!
This one's mine!
Oh no! That was... Oh, that was brutal! Oh! Oh dear lord! I feel bad. Come on, Boris, buddy. Boris, I'm waiting. Oh, it's his twin. Boom. Boris, what are you doing, man? I'm ahead of you. Why are you waiting for me? I should be waiting for you.
Stick together!
And he got folded. Under the Elven Gardens Destruct.
Look out!
What?
A little closer.
I love whenever that happens. Like, they hop at you, but then you kill them, so, like, they just ragdoll. Boris, come on, buddy. Crack crab. That gives me an idea. Crack crab. I'm guessing through this entrance here. I'm guessing this is it.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
I'll meet the sponsor.
No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life.
So do I. I'll meet the sponsor.
Very well, we'll do it your way. Be careful and remember, we can't leave here without that book. It's our best chance of getting the amulet back.
I'm ready when you are, Boris.
Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings.
I understand. We'll do it together.
I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go for my. Ooh, it would be incredible to have this enchanted, because if I remember right, this fight is decently hard. And boom, Boy de Kavach is fully regenerated. And so this fight should be not as difficult as it otherwise would. Alright, I'm going to save here because I don't like taking too many risks. I say that as I'm doing one of the riskiest things possible in a video game right now. The dirt.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you have the wit and strength to use the key that you've been given?
There's
I
someone
tell
else
you
to
to come alone! Brothers, kill them!
Only the chosen will
I do not fear them. The time of cleansing is almost here!
Boom, bitch! Ah, shit. Aha! Oh yeah,
That's three more that won't be reporting back to their master.
we kicked their asses. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah. Gold shoe. I'll shoot. I'll take them shoes.
Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side.
You have a debt of honor, and I have a debt of blood. He even nodded. He knows.
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good luck.
You as well, friend. Now to get out of here. Oh, lovely. Well, it seems I have limited time, so I'm going to get these back to Tarmina as quick as I can. Sewage water's got it on my hair. That is lovely. So yeah, get these to Tarmina, and then I'll read them. I will read commentaries. Actually, no, I don't need this sword that's as powerful as it is. I just need something to open with. Oh, okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do after all. Okay. But I'm not attacking. Wow, what? I tried to pause. Okay, that's the second death in the series. Okay, so I actually do need a decently... Oh, wait. I already had it equipped. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Don't... Look, the fight's already going to be decently difficult. Just keep it there at least. Okay, come on. Oblivion, I was hyping you up as the game that doesn't do what Skyrim did to me. Don't make me take my words back here. Oh, the frame rate is horrid. I can't even tell where I am. What the? Boris? Okay. You know, maybe I'll just follow him out. Stick together! And let's see. Is this a viable way out? That's into a dude's basement. I can avoid a trespassing charge, right? Kind of suspicious to have your basement have a door into the sewers, or like a hatch into the sewers. Like, especially with goblins down there. Like, are you not worried about that? Or like what just happened? Like, if I happened to be a murderer in Dark Brotherhood, like that could have been bad.
Pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Ah, fine. Fine. Get over here. Puny dude.
Please be generous, kind sir.
Just let him have that funny voice line.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Anu upon ye.
I remember in the original, they sounded so much more like, "Thank you, kind sir." Like that they were like maniacal crackheads.
Hail, good citizen.
Which, I mean, sometimes with some of them isn't too far off. Like that, the faker person. Hail, good
Please
sir.
show your respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down.
Well, I keep it down most of the time. But I'm outside, so like, outside voice, right?
Hi there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello! I love this game. Oh, I love the Imperial City. I love just Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is awesome.
Let's hear it.
What is it, citizen? It's...
It's Reach. Ooh. I plan to make a mage focused character, but I've never gotten into magic in these games. Besides mysticism. Mysticism sounds incredibly interesting. Actually, I when I first got Skyrim, I was incredibly into conjuration, like for a little while, but kind of fell out of it.
You have my ear, citizen.
It's not in my pocket. All right, Tardamina.
What do you want?
Uh, I don't know which I'm supposed to go with. Mysterium Xarxes.
The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power.
Mythic Dawn.
To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's Commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings.
Adds up.
In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought.
All right.
I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows? I might turn up before you do.
Dear Lord. Okay. Well, with that in mind, let us read Commentaries 3 and 4, following up 1 and 2. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes, Book 3, the Mainkar Canon. The tower... that was tardy. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven, butter novitiants, and by its apex one can be as he will, more as he was, and yet changed for all else on that path for those that walk after. This is the third key of Numantia, and the secret of how mortals become makers, and makers back to mortals. The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Oathbreakers beware, for their traitors run through the Nimic paths, runner dogs of prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in 6,000 years of ethereal labyrinth, which is our arena, which they yet deny is oath-bound. By the book, take this key and pierce the divine shell that encloses the mantle takers, the skin of gold, Scarab e Orbex! Woe to the oathbreakers of the skin of gold. The Xarxes Mysterium says, be fooled not by the forlorn that ride astray the roadway, for they lost faith, and this losing was caused by the Aedra, who would know no other planets, whereby the word of Lord Dagon instructs us to destroy these faithless, eat or bleed dry the gone forlorn, and gain that small will that led them to walk the path of Godhead at the first. Spit out or burn to the side that which made them delay. Know them as the Mnemole. Every new limb is paid for by the unknown. With the underknown. See, brother, and give not more to the Hydra. Reader, you will sense a shadow choir soon. The room you are in right now will grow eyes and voices. The candle or spelllight you read this by will become gateways for the traitors I have mentioned. Scorn them and fear not. Call them names. Call out their base natures. I, the Mankar of Stars, am with you, and I come to take you to my paradise, where the tower traitors shall hang on glass racks until they smile with the new revolution. That is your ward against the anomaly. They run blue, true noise, shine only when the earth trembles, with the eruption of the newly mantled. Tell them, go! Gartok! Al Minem! God is come! Numi! Wara! Num! Delay! Num! Once you walk in the Mythic, it surrenders its power to you. Myth is nothing more than first wants. Unutterable truth. Ponder this while searching for the 4th key. Understood laws of the Arcanature will fall away like heat. First tower dictate, render the mutant bound where he may do no more harm. As God of the Mundus, alike shall be his progeny, split from their heaven sparks, their divine sparks. We are 8 Xarxes. Let the home of Padme see us as sole exit. Kim! To those who know it can reshape the land. Witness the home of the Red King once struggled. He that enters paradise enters his own mother. What? They could have phrased that way differently. Okay. Wait. Aomaruma! The orbis and death in all ways. And death we seek to our dawn. All in death falter now and become one with the wayside orphans that feed me. Follow and I shall adore you from insect. Okay. My first daughter ran from the Dignite Road. Her name was Ruma, and I ate her with no bread. And made another. Look, I don't have the cleanest mind, but I cannot be the only one that is misinterpreting that. That is disgusting. But I'm sure it's just misinterpretation. It's probably alright. I'm just gonna move past it. Which learned, and I love that one, and Blackbird's formed her twin behind all time. Starlight is your mantle, brother. Wear it to see by and add its light to paradise. I'm tired, John. Alright. Number 4. May the holder of this fourth key know the heart thereby. The Mundex Terren was once ruled over solely by the tyrant Jew kings, each to their own dominion, and border wars fought between their slave oceans. They were akin to the time totems of old, yet evil and full of mockery and profane powers. No one that lived did so outside of the Surfrex of the Druze. I give my soul to the Magnagi, saith the joyous in paradise, for they created Maroons the Razor in secret, in the very bowels of Lig, the domain of the upstart who vanished. Though they come from diverse waters, each get shared sole purpose, to anticipate a prince of good, spitting his likeness in random swath, and imbuing him with Oblivion's most precious and scarce asset, hope. Deathlessly I intoned from paradise. Maroon's the thief taker. Maroon's God's body. Maroon's the red arms that went up. Numantia! Liberty! Deny not that these days shall come again, my novitiants. For as Maroons drew down Lig and cracked his face, declaring he to the 19 and 9 and the 9 oceans free, so shall he crack the serpent crown of the citadels and make federation. All will change in these days as it was changed in those, for with by the magic word Numantia, a great rebellion rose up, and pulled down the towers of Kim el Garig, and the Templars of the upstart were slaughtered, and blood fell like dew from the upper wards down to the lowest pits, where the slaves with maniacal faces took chains and teeth, their jailers, and all hope was brush fire. Your dawn listens, my lord. Let all the Orbis know itself to be free. Maroons is come. There is no dominion, save free will. Suns were riven as your red legions moved from Lig to the hindered lands of Chill. A legion for each get, and Curry was thrown down, and Digjoff was thrown down, and Hormagil was crushed. With Kosalt and forevermore uncalled whore. That's me name. And so it shall again be again, under the time of gates. Under the meters, Nabiaj was thrown down, that old city of chains, slaked in new bone warmth, and set free. Galg and Morgalg were thrown down together in a single night a day, and shall it be again under the time of gates. Nothing but woe for Nern, which has become the pit, and 7 curses on its drew, the Verme Nimok! But for it, the Crusades would be as my lord's creation. Get by the Gi, and do as thou wilt. Of no fetters but your own conscience. Know that your hell is broken. Peep over the Orbis, and praise the Numantia, which is liberty! I'm still tired, John. Well, he has not done a good job of convincing me he is not a crackhead. Alright, it's time to go do something while waiting for Tarmina to finish up her dots. But that is it as far as getting those commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. So, for people who have never played this game before, look on the different pages. and put in the comments what you see. Now, if you've already played this game before and have actually like looked at the lore, like you already know what it is. But some people probably don't know. So, what pattern do you see? It's incredibly obvious when you look. Or is it? Alright. Have a good day. Have a blessed life, and I'll see you again soon. Next time, I'm going to be doing a Doom guy and ripping and tearing.